Entry 2. It has been several days since I've been able to write a journal entry. I've been keeping myself busy, though, mostly to distract from my homesickness. The day after I arrived, I decided that a forest was too far to feasibly gather wood from, so I set out to chop the trees that were close enough in order to plant a small orchard near the house. Once the saplings fell from their now harvested parent trees, I went home. I hastily constructed the orchard. It's small, but it'll do for now at least. I still had daylight, so I decided that food should be my next priority. I used the iron those pesky zombies dropped to make myself a bucket. With it I irrigated my fields, and was able to plant the weed I gathered from this tall grass and the carrots I took from back home at the village. After a sleep, I decided that I would eventually need materials only the deep depths of this world could provide. I took some time to organize my things and make some new tools. Once that was finished, I set out for the nearby cave system. I had no idea what might lay ahead of me, so I was prepared for anything. A spider from the dark attacked me. I could hear its hissing, but eventually it did come from me. I was happily mining away when a creeper blew up behind me. Luckily, I remained relatively unharmed. I kept mining. I went deeper and deeper into the cave system, lighting it up as I went. I stopped to make a small crafting area, so that the iron I gathered here could be smelted by the time I was done. I decided that the caves were a little too much for me. Between the giant spiders, the skeletons, and the creepers, that is. I went home and slept the adventure away. When I awoke, I found that my trees had already grown to maturity. I took the morning to harvest and replant them. After all, I needed the wood. After that was finished, I decided I couldn't just leave the smelted iron down there in the caves. So I set back out to retrieve them. The trip was uneventful. No attacks or evildoers from the dark. I went home to organize my things for a special project. I put my things in my trusty chest and took some time to place them in an aesthetic, organized looking way. After I was finished there, it was time to start a mine. Nothing too special, but somewhere I could go to gather materials without being attacked every few minutes. I dug down a ways and made a structure. I placed some bricks around the mouth of the cave, or rather mine, in order to keep the floodwaters and the monsters at bay while I mined. I guess that's it. I'll probably not have much to write about until I have mined further into the depths.